Hi, boys and girls. This book, Moose's Loose Tooth, I picked it because I know that so many of you are starting to lose your teeth and you're so excited about it. And we've had many students that have lost them in school during the day. They get so excited, run to the nurse, clean out their mouth, and then they go home with a little treasure chest with their tooth in it. So I thought that you would enjoy this book, Moose's Loose Tooth. And it's written by Jacqueline Clark, illustrated by Bruce McNally. Moose walked into a tree and bumped his tooth. Ouch, he cried. These big teeth of mine are always getting in the way. He felt his tooth with his tongue. My tooth is loose, he said. It's wibbly wobbly tooth. When it falls out, I can put it under my pillow for the tooth fairy. I'll bet she's never seen a moose's tooth before. Several days passed, and Moose's tooth was still wibbly wobbly. He was tired of waiting for it to fall out. Waiting and waiting and waiting. Lots of waiting. Just then, Bird came by. Tooth trouble, eh? Asked Bird. Let me help. Bird grabbed onto Moose's tooth with his beak and pulled with all of his might, but that tooth just held on tight. Stubborn tooth, said Bird. Doesn't want to come out. I'm sure you can all identify with that when you have that wiggly tooth and you keep wiggling it and wiggling it and wiggling it and it doesn't fall out. My advice is always to eat an apple. Just then, Tiger came by. Tooth trouble, eh? Asked Tiger. Let me help. Tiger pulled Bird. Bird pulled the tooth. The wibbly wobbly tooth they pulled with all their might, but that tooth just held on tight. Stubborn tooth, said Tiger. It's reminding me of another book that we heard, Big Pumpkin, where they all had to pull it off the vine. Let's see if lots of animals working together can help get the tooth out of Moose's mouth. Just then, Zebra came by. Tooth trouble, eh? Asked Zebra, let me help. Zebra pulled Tiger. Tiger pulled Bird. Bird pulled the tooth, that wibbly wobbly tooth. They pulled with all their might, but that tooth just held on tight. Stubborn tooth, said Zebra. Does not want to come out. Just then, Giraffe came by. Tooth trouble, eh? Asked Giraffe. Let me help. Giraffe pulled Zebra. Zebra pulled Tiger. Tiger pulled Bird. Bird pulled the tooth, that wibbly wobbly tooth. They pulled with all their might, but that tooth just held on tight. Stubborn tooth, said Giraffe. Just then, Elephant came by. Tooth trouble, eh? Asked Elephant. Let me help. Elephant pulled Giraffe. Giraffe pulled Zebra. Zebra pulled Tiger. Tiger pulled Bird. Bird pulled the tooth, that wibbly wobbly tooth. They pulled with all their might, and finally that tooth took flight, came out. It flew past Bird, it flew past Tiger, it flew past Zebra, it flew past Giraffe, and it flew right into Elephant's mouth. Gulp. Eat it. Oh my goodness. Had any one of you ever swallowed one of your teeth before? Now, what can we do? Asked Moose. Moose looked at Bird. Bird looked at Tiger. Tiger looked at Zebra. Zebra looked at Giraffe. Giraffe looked at Elephant. You can have one of my tusks, said Elephant. No, thank you, said Moose. The tooth fairy wants to see a moose's tooth. You're coming with me, Elephant. No, what's he going to have him do? So Moose, with a little help from Bird, Tiger, Zebra, and Giraffe, picked up Elephant and carried him to Moose's bed. You're sleeping here tonight, said Moose as he shoved Elephant under his pillow. Oh my goodness, that's so silly. The next morning, after a bumpy night's sleep, Moose woke up. He lifted his pillow and found Elephant still sound asleep. Wake up, Elephant, said Moose. We need to see if the tooth fairy came. Elephant moved out from underneath the pillow. Where he had slept were 5 shiny quarters, one for Moose, one for Bird, one for Tiger, one for Zebra, and one for Giraffe, because they all worked together. Where's my quarter? Asked Elephant. Did the Tooth Fairy forget me? Moose and Elephant lifted the pillow once again. Dear Elephant, thanks for guarding Moose's tooth. Super job. Love, the Tooth Fairy. Look, there's that note, said Moose. I love it. Attached to the bottom of the note was a shiny silver dollar. Elephant looked wide-eyed at Moose. Moose looked wide-eyed at Elephant. The Tooth Fairy wrote, right here, Dear Elephant, thanks for guarding Moose's tooth. Super job. Love, the Tooth Fairy. And there's that shiny silver dollar. Wow, so that's what happens when the Tooth Fairy visits, said Moose. I think I have a loose tusk, said Elephant, and together they went to find Bird. What do you think they're going to have Bird do? Did you like that story, boys and girls? I thought it was super cute, and it reminds me of another story that we've read, Big Pumpkin, so I have a connection to it. Do you have a connection to this book? See you next time. Good night, boys and girls.